Alright, gonna have a short flight of the Syma. This is the same day as the Tarantula and the QX, the 200 QX blade. Roughly back to back, just the conditions are pretty much exactly the same. So, battery's not always fully charged on this one, so it's gonna be a short flight. Just want to kind of see how this compares in the same extremely windy conditions. Armed and take off. Oh, folks, look down for 1 second to see what mode we're in, and oh man, guess I'll be taking that part of the video off. Alright, hopefully we didn't break anything. Alright, need to be in high mode. That's the problem. Alright. Short flight of the Syma X8. Anything, CW, don't matter. There's no camera on it right now. But I do have all the above cameras. And the phone holder, as you can see. But none of them are really that fantastic. It flies better without them. I even have another Syma without the landing gear, which I kind of like. Seems to be a little more nimble, a little spunkier. Now this one's about as fast as the Tarantula. It's just the yaw rate is not very good. Seems to fight the wind better though. Like I had said previously though, on some comments on Quadcopter 101 when he was doing his comparison of the Tarantula and the Syma, I had to make a comment and just say, you know, the build quality on this is far superior than the Tarantula. I mean, I like the Tarantula. It's fantastic. It's a ton of fun. It's fast. It's fun. It's just great. You know, I love it. I'm glad I bought it. It was absolutely worth every penny. But this one's just, it's fantastic. I've flown this right alongside Phantom 2s and 3s, way out far, high, never had no issues, no signal loss. Only time I've seen a couple of videos where guys had signal loss and it seems like they were using the Wi-Fi camera. It's the only time I've ever seen anybody have any problems with signal. Like I said, the yaw rate on this one's not that great. As you can see, that's full yaw and high rate. But, you know, you can turn pretty good though. Turn pretty sharp. I mean, it don't take a whole field to make a turn, like somebody was saying. Not to name names, but I mean, I could pretty much come at myself and then turn that fast and go back the other way. You know, and I'm fighting the wind because the wind is to my back now, folks. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Nice turn. You know, it turns. You know, you don't need a big giant field to turn in. That's ridiculous. This quadcopter is fantastic. It is. It really is. The range on this is, I would say, somewhere between 200 and 300 meters. As far as the Tarantula, and that's pretty far. As far as you can see it, is what I would say. And those stripes in the front really help for orientation, because a lot of times during the day it's hard to see those lights. You always got those stripes, which really make a big difference. They really help a lot. What else? Just love this quad. It's fantastic. And parts on this one's pretty cheap too. I've seen a couple of kits on eBay. Some were like $40 for pretty much everything. 2 sets of props, extra motors, all kinds of stuff, you know. Some stuff I don't want, like prop protectors. You know, I don't use those. So, you know, I was thinking for $40, the kit's $40. I might as well just buy another one, you know, which is what I did. And I fly that one without landing gear. A little more nimble, I would say, without landing gear. But, you know, I'm fighting the wind here. Fantastic. I'd say there's 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. And it's just fighting it, no problem. Matter of fact, guys that I've flown this with that own Phantoms are just amazed that this is only $100. Matter of fact, they have a hard time believing it. One of my friends actually just had a flyaway of his Phantom. It wasn't maybe 200-300 meters away. And this had no problem. There's no GPS, so it's not going to fly away as long as you don't lose orientation. Headless mode, you know, I'm not a big fan of that. That don't always seem to work. It don't always seem to bring it back on none of these toy grade models. So I wouldn't count on that to bring you back home, but sometimes it works. Sometimes not so much. I mean, as you can see, it's a pretty nice flying quadcopter here. Quadcopter, yeah. But don't you guys just love how Quadcopter 101 says quadcopter? It just makes you want to go out and either buy a quadcopter or fly your quadcopter. It's like subliminal messages, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Quadcopter. I mean, that thing is just rock solid. It does not fly like a toy at all. You know, a lot of these quadcopters, you know, in this price range, the toy grade ones, they have like a delay between the controller and what the quadcopter's actually doing. This one don't. This one flies like I'm flying my Spectrum controller or something, you know, along those lines. Got the blinking lights, time to land. We are out of power, folks. Matter of fact, I wonder how long it's been blinking for. Yikes. And that is it. The Syma X8. Signing out, folks. Peace.